This is Cyndy G, and in this video we are assembling the flower pail pop-up card. So the first thing you'll want to do is fold your base on all the score lines, and then I've already done that. And then you'll want to apply your panels. And there is a small border around each panel piece. So you'll just want to center your panel and just get it as even as you can around all four sides. Now this card has a lot of assembly because of the flowers. There's nothing very difficult, but you will need some time to assemble all your little flowers. So these, the top and bottom, the first score mark you fold it level with your base and then fold back. We're creating a 1/4 inch gap that we're going to glue down on the inside, and then this flap folds down. So fold it flush, then your next score line, fold it back, and then fold this down. And do that to all four. And then you want to apply glue to this 1/4 inch space and hold it for just a few seconds to make sure that it adheres well. And you're going to do that to all four spaces. Just have to hold that a few seconds longer to make sure it sticks. And then we are done with the base prep, so we're going to set that aside. Your main piece, and I cut the wrong one. This one should be identical to this one. Because you want this to be sturdy. I don't know why I cut the wrong one. But anyway, so for the front side, this piece needs to be green because that is your leaf color that will show through. So for my second layer, I cut it in gray. So I'd have a light color if I wanted to write on the back of this. And I am just going to glue these together. Okay. And then you want to kind of glue this early before you start on your flowers to give it time to dry. This is your main piece, so I'm just going to set it there because there's a lot on it and I want it to dry well. Your tulips are these two pieces, and you're just going to glue these together. And you have 3 tulips. Please excuse my inky fingers. I did ink the edges of my pieces. Okay, so this piece here, you probably see it in there and think, what is that? So I felt like all this flat green was just too much flat. So this is the stems for these 3 tulips. And it's completely optional. Like I said, I just felt like that was too much flat green space, and I wanted to add a little bit. I don't know that it even shows enough to matter, but it bothered me, so that's what that piece is for. And then this piece here that's shaped like the pail is to put here. And that again just is going to reinforce this center piece. Okay, and that goes right there. Then I'm going to put on this is supposed to be like foxglove, no, or like I can't think of the flower name. But you can see there as you glue this on such a big green piece, you'll see that the stems really help here on the tulips to kind of break that up a little bit. Okay, so nothing too complicated, just a lot of gluing. Several different layers going on layers here. And then that one is finished, okay? So the next layer, this is your center layer, has your handle and your spout. And for that one, you have this green that goes on. And this is just to add a little more stability. Now, if you want, you can pop some of these flowers if you'd like. They will be above the card when it closes. A good rule of thumb on these pop-up cards, you've heard me say before, is you look at where the top of it is, and you should leave 2 inches that you do not add any dimension on. So these are above that, so you can add dimension to your flowers. And I am going to first thing I'm going to do is just glue the 2 side flowers in place. The middle one I want to pop, so I want to put these down first. I'm going to have to cut my foam tape. And I think I can pop my centers, and we'll see if I can. I think I have enough clearance there. I probably should have put these on first. I think it'll be okay. Other center. And okay, so that is your centerpiece. That goes there. And then just trying to decide if I want to pop this one or not. I think I'm going to. It adds some nice dimension to your card. So it's not just a bunch of flat flowers. I might have to do the bottom one down though. Okay. And again, I'm gonna pop my centers. There we go. Now this piece is the front, and there is like a label for a little message on the front, maybe Happy Mother's Day, Happy Birthday, Happy Spring, and this is for the front. You could put it on the back if you wanted. I'm going to put mine on the front. I'm going to fold my tabs and bring my card over. So this piece without the score at the bottom is your center, and so that goes right in the slit that's on the fold. And then you have your middle piece has your handle and your spout, and then your front piece. And this is going to make our bouquet. So we're going to flip this around, and I'm going to slide these pieces out. So we'll be working on these upside down. Uh-oh. Somebody lost their center. Must not have pushed that on. There we are. Okay. So here when you're starting, you want to pull this down tight so that this is flush at the bottom and not hanging over your two sides. And then we're going to put glue here on this tab. I'll have to get that glue off. And I like to fold it over and then fold it straight down onto the bottom. Okay. Then we're going to take our next piece. This is our center. Now, with this, you're going to want to make sure that you're lined up, because there is a little bit of give in there, and so you want to make sure that you're lined up so that you're even and you have the right effect with your pail. This one also has a tab, so you can put glue on it, fold it under, and press it down. And then your centerpiece, we're going to put that in. And again, you want to make sure that you are lined up. Now this one does not have a tab at the bottom. This one is going to glue to these two tabs. So we're going to put glue on the bottom of the middle insert only. And fold this up and glue it down. I'm holding it just a few seconds, make sure it stays. Then very, very important, make sure you apply glue here and glue this tab to your centerpiece. Okay. Make sure you have a good stick. As you see here, this is what raises your card up and down. If you forget to glue this top tab, this piece here on your card will not lift. It will stay down, and you'll be thinking, you'll wonder, why is my card not working? And that will be why. That right there will be the biggest reason why your card will fail. So now I'm going to apply glue to just these two tabs. And this one you want to fold down flat. The bottom one, fold your tab up. And you're going to glue these face to face. Okay? So you just want to hold this a few seconds. Make sure that it is adhering well. And I'll show you here inside your card. You are gluing these two tabs together is what you're doing. And that, when you push up on it, raises your card. So you can see why, if you don't have this tab glued to your center, there's nothing to lift this up, because this piece here is actually what's pushing it down and lifting it up. Okay. So fold your piece over. You can see that the handle is right there, so just make sure you're not gluing it like this. That will glue your handle down. Make sure this is over your handle. Apply some glue and close it up. And because I glued the wrong piece, my stem is a little bit weak. So do make sure you use the right pieces, that you're gluing two of these pieces together here so that you have a very sturdy back piece. But there is the flower pail pop-up card. Thank you.